In the previous lesson, we learn about the administration of rural as well as the urban areas. Now students, we will see first how is the rural livelihood and after that urban livelihood in this chapter. Livelihood is the way of earning money to get basic needs like food, clothes, and shelter. In rural areas of India, we see that most people earn their livelihood by working in the field. Work in the fields includes preparing the land for farming, sowing seeds, weeding unwanted plants, and harvesting crops. Weeding, harvesting crops, sowing, that all the things, that concept you can understand through this picture image also. People are busy during sowing and harvesting and less busy at the other times. Farming depends on the seasons for doing these different works. Means here in the month of November, December and January there is a harvesting. Then in the October month, September and October month there is a weeding. Then in the August month there is a transplanting, and in the June and July month we are preparing the saplings. Apart from agriculture, there are also other activities people do in the villages that are called non-farm activities. मतलब खेती के साथ ही जो दूसरी एक्टिविटीज़ की जाती है उसे non-farm activities कहा जाता है. Some of the non-farm activities include teaching, making pots, fishing, milk production from animals and others. Now let's discuss the features of rural livelihood in India. In India, nearly 2 out of every 5 rural families are एग्रीकल्चर लेबरर फैमिलीज़. मतलब ऐसे जो हमारे 2 आउट ऑफ 5 रूरल जो फैमिलीज़ है वो एग्रीकल्चर में क्या होती है, लेबरर, एज ए लेबरर वो काम करती है. द एग्रीकल्चर लेबरर्स डू नॉट हैव देयर ओन फील्ड फॉर फार्मिंग, सो दे वर्क ऑन अदर पीपल्स फील्ड टू अर्न लिविंग. Some in the villages have less land, that is 2 acres or even less for farming, and they are called the small farmers. 2 एकड़ से ज़्यादा जिनको लैंड कम है उसे स्मॉल फार्मर्स कहा जाता है. Most of the small farmers depend on the traders for buying seeds and fertilizers. In return, small farmers are forced to sell their produce to the traders for less money than they could get by selling in the market. तो ये सारी चीज़ें उनसे लाने की वजह से कम कीमत में उन्हें क्या करता है, ये सारी चीज़ें बेचनी पड़ती हैं. In India, 80% of the farmers are small farmers. The other 20% of the farmers are called large farmers, and they have more land for farming. Mostly, large farmers have enough money needed to cultivate their land. So, large farmers do not have to sell their crops to the traders and could earn more money by selling it in the markets. In central India, there are more forests. So, people in these areas do both farming and collecting forest produce for livelihood. अब सेंट्रल इंडिया में दोनों सोर्सेस की वजह से जंगलों में से अलग अलग जो प्रोडक्ट है वो लाना और उसे बेचना, उसके ही साथ खेती के काम भी ये लोग किया करते हैं। Some forest produce includes mahua, tendu leaves and honey. These items earn money when sold in the market. In some hilly areas, people do farming on the hill slopes called the terrace farming, which is good for the rice cultivation. Students, you can see the steps. On that steps, they are taking the rice cultivation. In terrace farming, flat pots in steps are made and the sides of each plot are raised with mud to retain water. For example, terrace farming is done by a Cheksang community in the Chizami village of Nagaland. For some families in Indian village, selling milk in the villages cooperative society is the main source of livelihood. A cooperative society is a place where people could sell their milk in one place. In the coastal villages, we find most of the people in the villages do fishing for their living. Such villages are called fishing villages. So let students, we will revise those points once again. Write these points as your revision notes in your notebook. In rural areas, most of the people earn their livelihood by working in the farm fields. Apart from agriculture, there are also non-farm activities like teaching, making pots and others. In India, nearly 2 out of every 5 rural families are agricultural laborer families. They do not have their own field for farming. In India, 80% of the farmers are small farmers. They usually depend on traders for buying seeds and fertilizers. The other 20% of farmers are called large farmers. They have enough money to cultivate their land. In some hilly areas, people do terrace farming that is good for rice cultivation. It is done by the Cheksang community in the Chizami village of Nagaland. For some families, selling their milk in the village cooperative society is a main source of livelihood. In the coastal villages, we find most of the people in the villages do fishing for their living. Such villages are called fishing villages. So, I hope students you understood that the basic things about how they are surviving in the rural areas.